And now my brothers and sisters, it's time for me to announce the sixth and final chapter of SpongeBob and Sandy's love story, the wedding. SpongeBob and Sandy invited all of their friends to attend this unforgettable and magical moment, and here's a little surprise for you dear brothers and sisters. Thoth, the Egyptian god of knowledge and wisdom and magic, played his role as the high priest and great preacher of the holy occasion.
Oh my goodness, a wedding sounds so cute. But did SpongeBob and Sandy invite Squidward?
Yes, they did, Sister V, because Squidward now realized the error of his ways. After Squidward and the king of Babylon repented their sins and prayed to Jesus for forgiveness, Squidward and the king of Babylon were both invited to attend SpongeBob and Sandy's wedding. Let us dive into the final chapter, my friends, so we will not only understand the backstory of SpongeBob and Sandy's love, but also understand that it's not money that makes the world go round, but it's kindness that makes the world go round.
Dearly beloved friends, family, honored guests, relatives, cartoon characters of all ages, we are gathered here today to witness the joining of Sandra Jennifer Olivia Cheeks and SpongeBob SquarePants. But, my friends, how did we end up here today? How did these two brave yet romantic bombs of love not only met, but also ended up falling in love? Well, it all started in Bikini Bottom. When SpongeBob first meets Sandy, they were both just good friends who loved to do karate, science, Krabby Patty flipping, and goofing around. But as time went on, there was something different about SpongeBob and Sandy, and I know what it is. True love. And now the time has come for the young couple to say their vows before me and my fellow gods.
Sandy, your Texas-like personality has inspired me not much, but just a little, and I know this is odd for me to say it. But Sandy, I love you.
Oh, shucks, SpongeBob. I never knew how much you love me despite what everyone else might say about us. I love you so much, SpongeBob, that I want to spend all my days with you.
I love how you two vowed before us gods. I think it's beautiful. When the love of a Texas squirrel and sea sponge is truly divine, it's time to pledge their hearts for all time. Upon their fingers, they each must bring two bright, shiny, golden, and sacred wedding rings. Bring the rings over here. Friends, family, and honored guests, These 2 wedding rings are here in the sight of Ra himself, and in the face of this congregation, to symbolize the joining of this sponge and this squirrel, in holy matrimony, which is an honorable estate, instituted of Ra himself, signifying unto us the mystical union that is betwixt the sun and the moon, which holiest state Anubis adorned and beautified with his presence, and his first miracle that he wrote in the book of the sun, and is commended in Holy Writ to be honorable among all creatures and all humans. SpongeBob SquarePants, will you have this squirrel as your wedded wife, to live together after Cyrus's ordinance in the holiest state of matrimony? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all other keep thee only unto her, for as long as you both shall live?
I will.
And Sandra Jennifer Olivia Cheeks, will you have this sponge to your wedded husband, to live together according to Osiris's law in the holiest state of matrimony? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all the other who only keep you unto him, for as long as you both shall live?
1,000 times yes.
Very well then, by the power invested in me by the sacred law of Ra the great sun god, as the god of knowledge and magic, I humbly pronounce you sponge and squirrel, husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Not long after the wedding, SpongeBob and Sandy have a kid together. They named him Spandy. Wonderland was in peace at last. Thanks to SpongeBob and Sandy, the king of Babylon created a new law to help all of the religions. Religious freedom grew more and more, and that, my friends, concludes our tale. The moral of the story is to be kind to those who need your help. Treat each other like family and friends. Avoid worshipping evil gods and choose your religion, because we all have religious freedom.